everybody. Hi, Phyllis. How are you today? Hi, Denise. How is everybody today? So I got some goodies that I'll show you. I'm super excited. I was excited when I got this pretty little box in the mail. Everything's good here in Middle Georgia. The weather's beautiful. I had a bird in my garage yesterday. Last night, apparently, he pooped all over my car. I'm like, really? I put my car in my garage just for this reason. So, yeah, I had to run it through the car wash after work today. I mean, not a huge deal, but seriously, birds, you don't belong in my garage. Right? So, let's see. We're going to make a couple cards. Thank you for sharing my video. I appreciate that. Let me show you my goodies. Let me show you what I got. First, look at what I got done today. I cannot show you the inside of this catalog, but I can show you that I got it spiral bound. There's a piece of plastic on the front. There's a piece of plastic on the back to make it thicker. So now when you open it, look, I'm going to open it, but I'm going to open it down. It'll lay flat. I love to have my catalog spiral bound. Now, they do it at Staples. If you need it done, they do it at Staples. I got mine done at the UPS store. And I guess it just matters in your town who does it. You just have to call around and see if they do spiral binding. You don't want comb binding because then the pages will fall out. But spiral binding, oh my goodness, it's amazing. It costs like $6. But well worth it because I'm going to use that thing for a year. Oh, look what else I got. I got these from a lady on Facebook. It's tabs for the catalog. So all I have to do is find where they go and put them on there. So all of my thingies are going to be labeled. My gosh. She charged $5, which is well worth it. That included shipping. I was so excited. If anybody wants her contact info, I don't know how many tabs there are. 30? Maybe not that many. 20? I don't know. But she mailed them to me. Those are nice. I like those a lot. Okay. Look at how exciting this is. You don't even know. I got my title advancement pin. So look at how cute that is. It's my Stampin' Up pin. It's got two little rhinestones. I'm sure they're not diamonds, right? But yay. I was happy to get that. I'll put it on my wall. I have a wall of pins. But look at the cute little box. I'm impressed. Love it. And then I have... Dun, 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 I have my Maui goodies. This was tied on the outside. Congratulations. It's got my name tag to wear the whole time I'm there. I hate a name tag. I hate to wear it. Hate it. We got some luggage tags. Stampin' Up Maui. And a cool pin. My Maui pin. Let's take it out of here. Stampin' Up Maui. You know, I'm going in 30 days to Maui. Maui. There's my Maui pin. And then a face mask. You know I'm super excited about that, right? I hate a face mask. I do everything in my power to not wear one. I have to wear one on the airplane. So that's probably really annoying, all that noise from that plastic bag. Let's put it away. Okay. So are you ready to make a card? Let's make a card or two, okay? So we're going to use the Celebrate Sunflowers. That's what we're using this. Celebrate Sunflowers, which, thank goodness, is carrying over to the new catalog. I just love this. I love this sunflower. It's so pretty. So, we are going to make this card, which was part of my beginner card class. Super easy. And then we're going to make this card. Okay, so we'll do both of those. And it'll just take a few minutes. Okay, this one it landed in the ink. But it'll be fine. Okay, so let's do the first one. It just uses Memento ink. So we're going to get the Memento ink out. And our big Hawaii, yes. So I've been to, Peggy, I've been to Hawaii before, but I went to, thank you, I've been to the big island. The island of Hawaii, where Waikiki is, where, what is the name of the Air Force Base? Where the Air Force Base is, next to Honolulu. Why can I not remember that? Anyway, that's where I've been. Because I was in the Air Force and we went with our airplanes. So nothing's better than a Hawaii vacation when the Air Force is paying for it. Right? Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about a Hawaiian vacation when a Maui vacation when Stampin' Up's paying for it. We'll see if they, Hickam, that's the name. Oh, Pearl Harbor is there too, but Hickam is the name of the Air Force Base. Pearl Harbor is attached to it. Okay, so we're going to stamp the sentiment. Everything is in Memento black ink. So let's see if we can get it straight. Let's celebrate you. Yay. It looks like it's straight. Okay. Yep, just dropped it. Everything's fine. I'm glad those acrylic blocks are thick. Give it a second to dry since we're going to pop some yellow, bright yellow ink on here. I mean, it dries pretty lickety-split, but, you know. So we're going to use our blending brushes. I love the blending brushes. My daddy was stationed at Hickam. That was actually where he was stationed when he married my mom. So it was before me. It was pre-Sandra. It was pre my sister, too. They were newlyweds at Hickam Air Force Base, Hawaii. I could think of a lot worse places to be. Oh, wait. I was stationed in a lot worse places. Okay. So, we have Daffodil Delight ink and our blending brushes. And we are just going to blend around this sunflower. And you can blend as much or as little as you'd like. Do you see how easy that was? Really? You could be done right now if you wanted to be done. But let's add a little brown. Okay? Just a little tiny bit of soft suede. We're going to add it to the middle. Okay? So we're just going to take some soft suede. You see over here, you see that dark spot? When you put your ink on here, you should start off to the side. Just a little on your scratch paper to get that harshness off. I hope that made sense. Because you don't want to plonk it. You see how harsh that is? You don't want that. Okay? You want it to be nice and soft. So, start off of your work of art on the side, on your scratch paper. And then go on to your work of art. Look at how pretty that is. So, this was one of my, as you can tell by how simple that was, now we're just going to layer it together. This piece is 3.5, almost. This piece is 3.5 by 4 3/4. And then this is just 1/8 of an inch shorter than that. Yes, it's super easy, super quick, but still super amazing. we're going to make the other one in a second, which is also not hard. You just need a die cutting machine to make the second one. That's all. So we're just going to layer this on here. And then we're going to, I'm going to pop it up. So I'm going to get our, where is it? Over here. Our foam adhesive sheets, and I'm going to cut some strips, and we're going to pop this up. I like to use these foam sheets to pop these up because otherwise we're just going to be here all day using dimensionals. So we'll just use the foam sheets. There are helicopters and C-130s and all kinds of airplanes flying around my house. Like, that one sounds like it's going to land. It's a helicopter. I can hear it. You know, I'm an airplane person, right? Used to work on helicopters. Used to, now I write instruction manuals on how to fix airplanes, if you didn't know that about me. That's what I do. C-130s to be exact right now. That's what we're writing. That's what we're doing. That's what I do for a real living when I'm not making cards. Because sadly, I have to have a real job. One of these days, Stampin' Up! Will be my only job. But not quite yet. Okay, so there we go. That is not straight at all. One of these days I'll learn how to do that straight. Okay, I'm going to stamp a sunflower on the inside. Or at least part of a sunflower on the inside. And then I'm going to give it some dry. I'm going to give it some yellow. See, I didn't let it dry. Okay. So you do have to let it dry for a split second or two. Talk to your friends while you let it dry, because otherwise it smudges, so don't do that. I'll have to cover that up. Okay, so here we go. Let's make the second card. I need my die cutting machine, and we're going to cut out, it's stuck in my package, 2 of these and 1 of these. So let's get this booger over here for a moment. And we are going to die cut. I love this delicate sunflower outline. I just think it's so pretty. I also love the scan, cut, and emboss machine. It's not the scan, cut, and emboss. What is it? Stampin' Up! Cut and emboss machine. Die cutting machine. I don't know, I guess we can call it all sorts of things. Ooh. He's not wanting to come out of there. I'm not really sure why. I haven't had any problems with this at all before. We'll get him. It's just, I don't have a lot of patience. All right. So we have a die brush that attaches to the take your pick tool, but I don't own it. So I have to poke all these little guys out. I'll be right back, and we're going to cut out another one. And if I were a professional card maker, I would have been ready. I'd have had this done. But, you know. My mom says they've had 2 sonic booms. One was loud enough to wake the baby. She's 5 months old. We haven't had, I don't remember a sonic boom today. The airplanes that I am hearing are not fast enough for sonic booms. C-130s don't go that fast. Oh, wait, let's do the little centerpiece before we put this away. I need a piece of Daffodil Delight, a scrap. Let's cut out the center. And then we'll get going making our second cute card. Hey, Debbie. You guys like the way I craft? Everything's all just jumbled by the time I get done. I try to do things quickly and I don't put things away. And I got things in 100 different places before I get finished. Okay, let's see if this one comes out just a little bit better. That last one was giving me fits. Let's see. No, not really coming out any better. Let's poke a few more of these things. See if I can get it going. I can run this. I can run this through. You can use bounce. So I know it kind of sounds crazy, but you can take your die and a sheet of bounce or any other fabric softener sheet. And I like to lay it like 3 or 4 times, fold it over, and put this on here and run it through. Run it through your die cutting machine as if you are cutting out a sunflower out of your dryer sheet. And what that will do, hang on, let me get all these little pieces out of here. What that will do is coat all of these pieces on the inside. It will coat them with your fabric softener. And your die should release a little bit easier. So if you have a really intricate die that's really hard to get out, try that. Now, here's my warning. Wax paper will work too. The first whatever it is that you cut out after you use the wax paper or the dryer sheet might have a little bit of waxy kind of buildup on it. So just know that. So cut one out of a scrap before you cut a real one. And then you should be fine. But it should make it so it's a little bit easier to come out of your die. Okay, so this is not the color I want. I hope you guys were going to stop me. Because that's not the color I want at all for the back of the sunflower. Okay, so we have Daffodil Delight again. And I'm just going to put a background on here, okay? I made sure that the black wasn't going to come off, so it's not going to come off. Okay, so let's put some Daffodil Delight. We'll start over here, and then we'll go to the middle and make it as big as you want. It surprises me how long the ink stays on there. Like you're like, oh, it should run out. Well, it doesn't. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. I don't know. I love those blending brushes. They are amazing. Now, all you need, I don't have any in here. I don't have any water. So all you need to do to rinse these out is take them into your sink, rinse them with water, pat them down on the sink a little bit, rinse them with water, pat them down on the sink a little bit, and let's see what they look like when they come out. It'll come out looking like that. So they're stained a little, but there's no ink on there. So you can use this with any color now. I could have popped this in my yellow and it's going to be just fine. Okay. It's just stained. But you don't need 50 of them because we have 50 colors. Now, if you want to buy 50 of them because we have 50 colors, more power to you, sister. But you don't need them. Okay? Don't need 50 of them. Just need a couple. I think I have 6. So that's all. Now, you notice I did not pop out all those tiny little circles that are in there. They're not popped out, all of them. Some of them are. They just happen to come out. But I didn't pop the rest of them out. Because for this card, I don't think it matters at all. That's all. So I didn't pop them out. Maybe it gives it character. I'm not sure. You also don't want to use too much glue, because then if it's coming through those holes, and you don't want to line these up perfectly, you want them staggered so that you have 2 layers, okay? And then I'm going to put this right there for a moment while that dries. On your center, that's going to be the center. And yeah, I could have made it brown, but I made it yellow. I don't know. I made it yellow on my other card. I kind of liked it. Okay, so, okay, that looks good. Put a dimensional on the center and pop it in there. Now, we are going to take our sentiment and our memento ink and one of our scrap pieces that we've already die cut off. And we are going to stamp our sentiment. We're going to stamp it again because I missed the U over there. Make sure we get it good. Okay, got it good. And then we're going to fussy cut this out. Now, it's not a horrible fussy cut. I know that we don't like to fussy cut, but it's okay. We're just going to cut around it. Nothing super fancy. You can be as fancy as you'd like, I suppose. But we're really just going to cut it out because this stamp set doesn't come with a die to cut out this sentiment. If I were queen for a day, I think every stamp except a background stamp would have a die. What are the odds of me being queen for a day? Slim and none. Okay, so until that time, we will just have to fussy cut. I'll try not to do it. I'll try not to do hard stuff. This isn't that hard. Okay, so here's what we're going to do with this guy. We are going to take him and we are going to pop him up with the mini dimensionals. And we're going to put the mini dimensionals, I got black ink on me, on the back of here. And then we're going to put it on our card. Now, you know what I forgot on my other card? I forgot to put the rhinestones on it. All cards need rhinestones or some sort of happiness. So I'll go back and do that in just a moment. Okay, where's my Daffodil Delight piece? Here's my Daffodil Delight. I'm gonna use liquid glue this time. Since last time I don't know that I got it straight, so now I'm worried. We have all different types of adhesives, right? You can use them all. Use whatever you want. Okay. I'm going to try this again and see if I can get it on my card straight. Don't let me forget the rhinestones. I have the holiday rhinestones picked out because these little guys here, they're retiring, so I didn't want to use them. Because what if I use something you couldn't get anymore, then you'd be sad. Don't be sad. I don't want anybody to be sad. So we're going to use the holiday rhinestones. And there's beautiful yellow rhinestones in there. So that's what we're going to use. Okay. Here's the front of my card. We're going to put this guy on here. Let's see. Can I get it straight? It's hard because I'm not right on top of it. You know that? Because otherwise my head would be in the camera and nobody wants to see that. I think I got it pretty straight that time. Okay, so we're going to use some holiday rhinestones, which are carrying over. Thank goodness. Look at how pretty these are. holiday rhinestones on there. I'm going to put holiday rhinestones on my other one if I can find it. Here it is. I'll just put them down here. There we go. And there's two pretty cute, pretty simple cards using the Celebrate Sunflower bundle and the blending brushes. So you guys can do that. I know you can. And I'd love to see it when you do. Please, if you make these cards, share them with me. Okay? I'd love to see them. So that's my excitement for today. That's all I've got. Birds in my garage. I think they're gone now. My super duper pin for advancing to Gold Elite. There's my pretty pin. And all of my goodies for my trip to Maui that make a horrible noise because they're in a crinkly bag. So we'll leave those alone. But thanks so much for hanging out with me for just a little bit today. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys next week, okay?